In this video, we're going to find the equation of the tangent line, and we're going to be using the chain rule. In these problems, we're going to start off with some problems that use the general power rule, and then we'll move on to a problem or two that might require us to use the general product rule or the general quotient rule. So let's go ahead and get started here. Let's start with number 31. And it is f of x is equal to 2 times x squared minus 1 raised to the third. And they want us to use the point 2 f of 2, whatever that would be. So we're going to have to find f of 2. Let's do that right now. F of 2 is equal to 2 times 2 squared minus 1 to the third power. It's 2 times 4 minus 1 to the third. It's 2 times 3 to the third. 2 times 27 is 54. So we have the pair 254 here that we're dealing with for later. So f prime of x, let's go ahead and just write our f of x here as 2u to the third, where u is equal to x squared minus 1, and that makes u prime equal to 2x. So f prime of x is 6u squared times u prime is 6 times u squared times u prime. So we're going to again be at x equals 2. It's going to be 6 times 4 minus 1 squared times 2 times 2 is 4. So that's going to be 6 times 4 is 24. 3 squared is 9. 24 times 9, that's 36. 18 and 3 is 21. So my slope is 216. So y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. Y minus 54 equals 216x minus 432. Add 54 to both sides. 32 minus 54 is 12 minus 5 is 7. So this is y equals 216x minus 378. And you can graph that on your graphing calculator if you want. They used a window of negative 2 to 4 for their x, and for their y, they used a window of negative 400 to 200 if you want to graph that, so that you can get it all, the interesting part in there. And remember, your point of tangency is 254 is what you're looking for. All right, let's go ahead and look at number 33. Is f of x is equal to square root of 4x squared minus 7, which is the same thing as 4x squared minus 7 to the 1/2 power. I again want to find f of 2, so that's square root of 4 times 4 minus 7. Square root of 16 minus 7 is square root of 9 is 3. So the point we're interested in is 2, 3. f prime of x is going to be equal to 1/2. Actually, let me go ahead and write f of x as u to the 1/2 with u equal to 4x squared minus 7, making u prime equal to 8x. So f prime of x is 1/2 u to the negative 1/2 times u prime. It's 1/2 u to the 1/2 with a u prime in the top. U prime is 8x. 2 times the square root of 4x squared minus 7. 2 goes into 8 4 times. F prime of x is equal to 4x over the square root of 4x squared minus 7. Notice that this is the original f of x that's in the bottom now. F prime of 2 is, I already know that this is 3 because I found that up here, that's f of 2. 4 times 2 is 8. So that's my slope. Y minus 3 is equal to 8/3 times x minus 2. Y minus 3 equals 8/3 x minus 16/3. Y equals 8/3 x minus 16/3 plus 3/1 times 3/3 is going to be y equals 8/3 x minus 16/3 plus 9/3. Y equals 8/3 x minus 7/3. And your window here on this one goes from -1 to 4 on x and -4 to 10 on y. And let's go ahead and look at our next problem. Number 35. F of x is equal to square root of x squared minus 2x plus 1, which is the same as the square root of x minus 1 squared, which is the absolute value of x minus 1. It is not just x minus 1. When I square something and take the square root of it, that's the absolute value of x minus 1. So f of 2 is equal to the absolute value of 2 minus 1 is the absolute value of 1 is 1. So that's our point that we're interested in, 2, 1 there. And we have f of x is equal to x minus 1 when x is greater than 0, negative x plus 1 when x is less than 0. So f prime of x will be equal to 1 when x is greater than 0 and -1 when x is less than 0. I can put or equal to here, but the derivative won't exist at that sharp point. Don't define the derivative at 0. So we have the point 2 is on this piece here. So f prime of 2 is going to be equal to 1. Y minus y1 is equal to m times quantity x minus x1. Y minus 1 is equal to x minus 2. Add 1 to both sides. Y is equal to x minus 1. Okay. Your window here for x was -2 to 4. Your window for y here was -3 to 3, it looks like. Something like that. So, all right. Let's skip all the way over to number 63. I'm actually going to do number 61 first. Even though that's not part of the suggested homework, I want to do one product and one quotient rule. So go to number 61 first. It's f of t is equal to t squared minus 9 root t plus 2, and you're given the point here, -1, -8 on this graph, and you want to find the equation of the tangent line that is tangent to this graph at that point. So u is equal to t squared minus 9, v is equal to root t plus 2, which is t plus 2 to the 1/2 power. Prime is 2t, and v prime is 1/2 t plus 2 to the -1/2 times the derivative of the inside is 1. So v prime is 1 over 2 square root of t plus 2. F prime of t is equal to u prime v plus v prime u. F prime of t is equal to 2t times t plus 2 to the 1/2 power. Let's just write that as the square root. T plus 2, like that, plus v prime times u. This is t squared minus 9 up here. Now we're going to need to make a common denominator here. So going to want to make f prime t equals 2 times 2 is going to be 4 root t plus 2 over root t plus 2. So that's gonna, those root t plus 2's will multiply together to give me t plus 2, t squared minus 9. Just to be clear, what I did here, this was over 1, and I multiplied by 2 root t plus 2 over 2 root t plus 2 to make a common denominator. This 2 and that 2 gave me the 4, and these root t plus 2's here and here together gave me t plus 2. Everything else stayed the same. So hopefully that's clear what I just did. F prime of t equals 4t squared plus 8t plus t squared minus 9 over 2 root t plus 2. So that is 5t squared plus 8t minus 9 over 2 root t plus 2. Now we need to go ahead and evaluate that when t is -1. So f prime of -1 is 5 times -1 squared plus 8 times -1 minus 9 over 2 times root negative 1 plus 2 is 5 times 1 plus, let's just call that 5, minus 8 minus 9 over 2 root 1. So this is 2 times 1 is 2. This is 5 minus 8 is negative 3. Negative 3 minus 9 is negative 12. So that is a negative 6 for my slope. I have a slope of negative 6. And I have an x1, y1 of, this was negative 1, negative 8. So y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. Y plus 8 equals negative 6x minus 6. Subtract 8 from both sides. Y equals negative 6x minus 14. That was 61. I called this x and should have called it t. It's my fault. T. Let's see, 6t, negative 6t minus 14. Yep. Okay. So now let's look at number 63, which was a suggested homework problem for you. And we've got 63 says f of x is equal to x plus 1 over the square root of 2x minus 3, and you're given the point 2, 3. So I'm just going to call this u over v right now. And say f prime of x is u prime v minus v prime u all over v squared, where u is equal to x plus 1 and u prime is equal to 1. V is equal to 2x minus 3 to the 1/2 power, and v prime is equal to 1/2 2x minus 3 to the negative 1/2 times the derivative of the inside is 2. This 2 and that 2 will cancel. So v prime is 2x minus 3 to the negative 1/2 power. I'll leave it in exponential form like that. F prime of x is equal to u prime v minus v prime vu all over v squared. F prime of x is equal to 2x minus 3 to the negative 1/2 power times the quantity 2x minus 3 to the 1/2 plus 1/2 power minus x plus 1 over 2x minus 3 to the first power. Bring this negative 1/2 power down to make this plus 1/2 down here. F prime of x is equal to 2x plus 3, 2x minus 3 minus x minus 1 over 2x plus 3. 1 plus 1/2 is 3/2. So this is 2 minus 1 is 1x. Negative 3 minus 1 is a negative 4. 2x plus 3 to the 3/2 power. Now we need to stick 2n to f prime. You get 2 minus 4 over 2 times 2 plus 3 to the 3 halves is a negative 2 over 4 plus 3 is 7 to the 3 halves power. This is looking pretty gross. I want to check my work here before I continue because I don't think it's supposed to be that bad. Let's see here. Square root in the denominator. That's right. It's negative. Pull that out. That's first power. That leaves that. Negative x minus 1, 2, x minus 3. That's x minus 4. That comes down to the 3 halves power. This is 2 is a negative 2, 4, and that's supposed to be a minus 3. That's what's wrong. Minus. This is minus 3, so that is 1 to the 3 halves power. That's much better. So that's negative 2 over 1 is a negative 2. And so there's my slope, and my point was, slope is negative 2, and my point here, x1, y1, is 0.23. So y minus 3 is equal to negative 2 times x minus 2. Y minus 3 is equal to negative 2x plus 4. And plus 3 and plus 3 is y equals negative 2x plus 7. So that is my tangent line for this graph. And if you want to graph that and see, set your x part of your window to negative 4 to 8, the y part of your window from negative 2 to 6. And you'll see the part of the graph that they're interested in. Remember, your point of tangency should be 2, 3. All right, that's it for this video, and we'll come back next time and find some horizontal tangent lines. That's really one of our main interests in finding tangent lines, is to find when the slope of the tangent line is 0, because there's a potential minimum or maximum point of the graph there. So I'm getting a little ahead of myself telling you that. We're just going to find horizontal tangent lines right now. We'll figure out why we're interested in them later when we find our when we talk about our applications of derivatives. But our main interest in that is to hopefully figure out where the graph might turn, and that turning point might be a minimum or a maximum in our graph, like maximum profit, maximum revenue, minimum cost, something like that. That just gives you a heads up on what's coming later in the class, that those are our interests and why we're interested in finding these derivatives, which is the slope of the tangent line, and why we're interested specifically in where a tangent line may have a slope of 0. So we'll come back next time and do a few problems with that. See you for the next video.